What? What is this thing? What on earth is a happy guest? And I'm all for it. I just got done watching the Minecraft live. This is probably the coolest thing that's ever been added to Minecraft. I don't care what you say. I was so blown away when they were showcasing this. The little dried ghast you have to find in the nether, under like those bony structures. And then you have to pick it up, take it home, rehydrate it. And then it becomes a little gasling that floats around. You have to take care of them, keep track of them, and then eventually grows up, and then you make a really cool saddle for him. And he even wears goggles when you take him for a ride. Like me, I have goggles. Not on this skin. That means I'm gonna have to recreate a skin to go with the flying ghast. Honestly, super stoked for this. This actually is inspiring me to make some hopefully you can tie up the ghast. If you couldn't, that'd be a little weird. But it makes me want to make some, like, you know, landing pads every once in a while and tie-ups. That's gonna be so cool having a ghast float above, like a hot air balloon. Anyway, I had to get that off my chest. Welcome back to the Let's Play, everyone. So yeah, that's gonna be part of the summer drop, including the new, graphics? It's not necessarily ray tracing, but it's almost what Vintage Story has. You know, the sun can shine. It's not on the level of ray tracing, but it's just newer, overhauled graphics, and I'm all here for that too. Because currently my shaders that I've always used don't work anymore, so I'm gonna have to go find newer ones, but it'd be cool just to use that new stuff for here on out. But anyway, all that is still pretty far away, but here in a few days, we are getting the, you know, the retextured stuff. Pigs, cows, chickens, falling leaves, leaf stuff on the ground. Is that all? I think that's all. A little underwhelming, but at least we're getting new stuff. No, what's funny is I kind of already have spaces for it. I think I just need to, you know, ow, come on, that was perfect. I think I just need to expand this little jump pad right here, and then I could tie it up right here. Actually, I don't even have to do anything. I already have all these little spots for this. Even right here. Where this would be a perfect opportunity to finally overhaul my watchtower, make it super tall, and at the tippity top, that's where we tie up the ghast. Anyway, let's play some Minecraft. This stuff is still far off. We gotta focus on the now. Alright, we're back in the alleyway. If you didn't watch last episode, we kind of just made this place look like a little homeless area. But I had an idea over here, and that was to turn this kind of winding, what used to be a river, but we covered with stone. The river is like 20 blocks below this, but we're turning this into like a windy alleyway. That was like maybe the first part of this town, but since the town has expanded, this got turned into, like, you know, the poor section. So most of these buildings are going to be abandoned, as you can see here, making one. And since I think I'm going to make most of them inhabitable, I'm just going to block off the windows and not even worry about clearing this rock and dirt out in here. So I'm going to get a few more of these built up and see how I can make it look. Okay, working on my next building here. I am actually putting up some graffiti here because this isn't going to be the slums exactly. This alleyway back here is going to be for people that aren't very good for society. Building a skull graffiti right here. And I was like, talking to my girlfriend, I'm like, I don't know what to put back here to make it look alive. I can't bring piglins because they'll turn into zombie pigmen and usually eventually despawn. Oh, look at these curtains, by the way. Looks pretty cool. And then she said, why don't I put iron golems back here to protect the things I put back here? And I'm like, wait, why don't I just put iron golems back here? You know they're currently outlawed from the city if you know the story of my world. And they built their own little town back here out of crates. As you can see, no iron golems allowed. Because in my lore, they became really smart. At once they were just simple golems that protected and served our city, but one of them broke loose, which is specifically this guy, and created his own software to upgrade their brains. T1I, Brendan Tinhalf. I'm sure a lot of you guys know about this. This is the upgrade center. You plug into these wires. These are the smart golems out here, but this part of the town, the reason why it's going to be broken off from the rest of the town is because the golems took over this area. It's going to be fenced off and everything about like right here. And these ones aren't necessarily smart back here, but they're just like the gangster side of golems. We're gonna have a guy that runs this whole area and everything. But before I do any of that, I want to line this curvy alleyway full of buildings that are like crumbling with graffiti. It's gonna look pretty cool. I'm gonna finish this skull here. Oh yeah, look at that. That's a cool skull. Played around with, what do you call it? Light gray concrete powder and diorite and calcite to kind of create that more wider part that would be closest to the subject. I like that. Kind of reminds me of skull candy. Got another building made. Sorry, I'm just whipping these things up and saying, oh, look, there's my building. Let's get on to the next one. But I really want to get this alleyway going. This one turned out pretty nice. It reminds me of like apartment buildings from Russia or something. I just love these block combinations in this red sort of entrance to highlight that. Maybe we can put some iron golems in here. I'll probably do that. I can't wait for that now. And the thing is, I can name some of the iron golems, which I will, which is going to be some of you guys. But I also want some roaming the streets. And these ones I probably won't name because they're probably going to die. But I'll light this up pretty well. Again, I'm going to have buildings along this side, so it's going to be a very restricted area. I'm not going to get all the buildings done today, but we got a few done. Yes, it may or may not be empty, but who cares? It totally depends if I want to build something in there. But this side's looking a little empty, so let's get something started right here. Here's the next one. Yeah. Oh. Man, I'm proud of myself and my texturing skills. It's moving up a little bit. Just kind of meddled with a bunch of white blocks. I think it really looks run down, old, like it belongs in this area. Don't know what this is going to be. Maybe it was a small general store. Just throw some glass up here, decide if I want to use it, but we have no time to waste. I'm going to go ahead and start, I guess, building the next building here. And as you know, I'm following this kind of curve. I guess eventually I should probably put the road down too, like a really old road. Uh-oh. Do I have a place to bring it though? Right through here? Yeah, okay, yeah, I can connect it through here. It can be like a 3 to 4 wide road, and then probably over here too. Well, not really. Or maybe this could be like, since it's an old road, they built this on, no. I don't know, maybe connect it through here actually. Also, I just saw that they made the little dried gas craftable. That's a strange decision if you ask me, don't you guys agree? Like, I feel like since it's a flying object, I don't think it'll necessarily replace elytra wings. Elytra wings are just too overpowered, sadly. But it'll be a nice other option to have to fly places. It might be pretty slow, but I feel like you have to go out of your way to find it in the nether. And the fact that you could just craft it with it looked like some sort of white block and gas tiers, you can have an infinite amount, really. I don't really like that. What's this? City name ideas. Oh, what the heck? This must be old. Oh, looky there, Moog City. I guess we did end up picking. I was going to name it Galactic City, New Overworld. Oh, yeah, that's actually not bad. Alpha City, New End City. Building ideas. Clothing store. We got that. Sewers. I don't know. Oh, I forgot we were starting on that. Oh, crap. I forgot all about that. A park. Don't have that yet. Dye factory. I guess that's... I have a dye store. I guess that works. But not a factory. Oh, my God. There's flower farms in this game. Why haven't I done that yet? But you have to be in a right biome for it, right? For bone meal to grow the right flowers. Firework factory, we kind of have that. Music shop, that's a great idea. What the heck? Races and species? I wasn't expecting this. Whoa. Slime. There's only one known species of slime that is sentient. That is Dallas, who runs the whole nation. How long ago did I do this? Testificate, also known as villagers. They are known for their settlements all throughout the world. They are masters of trading and play a big part in blank's infrastructure. Oh, I need to put Moog City. Zombified piglin. This intelligent life form derives from the nether. Their transition to the overworld takes a heavy toll on their bodies, but most make that sacrifice to sell goods for gold, often known to cause trouble and organized crime. Man, I like this. Iron Golem, a tough robotic guard originally designed by Testificates, have seen a huge increase in intelligence and consciousness. Conducts businesses by themselves now. I need to add more to that. Snow Golem, intelligent creatures from icy regions. That's another one I could put around. Not specifically, you know, walking around because they'd leave snow paths everywhere. I need to carry the city planner with me, but put in certain stores. Maybe I can put lore behind it. They're like super ugly creatures, but want to be part of society, so they put pumpkins on their heads. Oh, there's so much to play around with. Anyway, I just got a bunch of cobbled deep slate. I want to go ahead and continue my road back here. I put up a barbed wire fence because this is known as gangster territory. Yes, these iron golems are going to be gangsters. Speaking of that, help me come up with a gang name for them. I can't really think of any, so this will be a perfect opportunity to get you guys to help me out. No, I'm not being lazy. It's just hard. Guys, I cannot stop thinking about the little happy ghast and the gasling. The gasling is the small one, I believe, and then the happy ghast. Who are you? Go away. But I'm thinking about it for my city. Get down here. Oh my god, there's more. I'm trying to get better at not playing on peaceful all the time. I am prone to doing that, so... Anyway, I can't wait for these ghasts because I'm going to make them the wealthy form of traveling throughout the city. So all of the rich homes, like maybe over here, we're going to have gas tied up to their homes. Maybe we could even have a gas dealership or whatever. It's just, oh, this adds so much to this game. And it's weird seeing it get a bunch of hate. I just, no one can be happy nowadays. But every time I see hate for Minecraft, I just tell myself, at least I'm happy for it. So that's all that matters to me. Everyone else can whine and cry all they want, but all I know is it makes me happy. Oh yeah, but anyway, I got this brick building built here. Looks all right. Kind of got a little bit of some drapes right there with a dark room. Might turn that into something eventually. As of right now, I'm just trying to get more and more buildings through here to make it look finished. And then I can worry about turning these into eventual shops or whatever. But as you can see, we have a mud wall here. Very interesting one. I want to make a diagonal building here. And, well, diagonal buildings are really hard, is what I'm realizing. But I believe I can make this work. We'll see. I think that's an appropriate size. Yeah, okay. Okay, this is about to look really dumb. We'll see. Okay, got it all finished up here. It's actually quite nice. Look at it from above. Oh. With a deep slate roof with a slight incline, and then the windows, I just used some tuff along with the base trim here. Diagonal buildings are weird. They're very weird, but I think this one worked out fine. I'm gonna run through and damage it up, of course. Also, I'll put these here and filled this little, I guess these are little garages, but yeah, maybe they steal this stuff to build their buddies. And then, oh, I know I said these guys won't be as smart, but I kind of want them to because I want them to build the golems like in this little area, just make like a big workshop area. Maybe I can turn this garage into the upgrade center. So I'll have a golem in here currently being upgraded. I'm really liking this concept. I really don't know what's in this update. I'm going to be honest with you. I just updated the game. Yes, leaf litter. Oh my gosh. I forgot they added a firefly bush. Oh, snap. Oh, that just makes me super what the? Oh, there's different. I didn't know they did that. Oh, we got to collect this stuff. Oh my God, all the eggs. Well, this is creative stuff, but that is so awesome. Yeah, this was definitely needed. I saw a lot of people complaining about this as well. How would you complain about this? You no longer have to sift through these and try to find the one you want. Oh, that's a great change. So this is a reasonably small drop, so I got to keep that in mind. So essentially, we got some new eggs and the firefly grass and the leaf litter. Oh, no, cactus flower. What? Oh, I missed a few things. Apparently, wildflowers. Okay, we got to find that. And I saw something else. Just bush. Firefly bush and then normal bush. What are these? Tall dry grass. Short dry grass. Wait, that's cool. It's just this, but dry. Game pauses. Finally. If I'm about to die, I can pause and think about what I'm going to do. Oh, this is great. Anyway, as you saw there, I have been building on a new building here, but now I'm excited for this update. We're going to give this a break. We're going to go find some new stuff. How much is this filled up while I've been working over here? What the? How'd that get in there? Quite a lot. Nice. Dump truck. You know, I've been trying to think of a way to design like some sort of dump truck that can move through the town and stop at these and collect it. But again, I don't want any vehicles in my town, but I guess I can do like some sort of wagon? I got that feeling again, right in my chest. Just a new updated Minecraft. This is a relatively small one, but we got a bunch of new little things. I love this feeling. Okay, well here comes the fun part. Which way do I freaking go? I've explored in every direction so far. I'm gonna take a wild guess and try to pick a direction I've not explored far in. Okay, back this way. I know I've explored far that way, and that way, so we're gonna go, like, that way. I think Oh, the game paused. God, I'm not going to get used to that. Oh, that means I can adjust everything and not worry about dying while I'm soaring through the air. It's nice. There it is. The first warm chicken. Well, you look very golden. I'm going to wait for him to drop an egg. Anytime now, little fella. Anytime. Oh, I got to keep my eye out for the fallen leaves. Or do they gather up over time? Or do you have to find them in... I guess you have to find them in new areas. Oh, you see, now that would have been a cool addition where they could slowly gather up over time. There's a warm pig over there. Oh, chicken, lay your egg while I'm over here. Oh, look at that. That kind of hideous. Well, I need you anyway. Oh, there it is. Oh, brown egg. This is going in the museum. Guess this is new terrain. I came from that way, crossed this giant ocean I don't think I've ever crossed before, and I spotted wildflower. Oh, sweet. So it works just like the pink petals. This is, oh God, this is awesome. So I love pink petals due to their property of being able to place all around like this. But obviously, everywhere you want flowers, you don't want them always to be pink. So this is just, this is perfect. Well, I could have kept my first one of this. No, I don't need to keep a first of everything. And I'm assuming you can bone meal these. Nice, nice. If this is new terrain, where's the fallen leaves? That's honestly probably the thing I'm looking forward to most. New flowers acquired. All right, let's look around. Oh, look at that. Dang it. Guessing you need shears for this. Wow, simple as that. Bush. So, is that all this is? Just a simple little bush in the game? I like it. I love it when they add new stuff like this. Bush. Ain't gonna lie, kind of scared me for a second. This is it, huh? So it's not in the birch forest, it's just in, looks like, normal forest. Do you need shears? No. So this works just like the wildflower, right? Yeah. Oh, cool, so you can add one. Oh, this is gonna add, oh, this is perfect for dumpsters in my city. It looks like just garbage laying on the ground. Oh, look at that. You can even do cool designs. Whoa, wait a minute. You could probably create a cool carpet with this. And I'm assuming you can't bone meal this, so I gotta gather as much of this as I can. Who would have thought I'd be out in the forest excited to see a dead leaf on the ground? I see what people were talking about though. Like, it seems a little out of place for this biome, you see? Because the ground is just all one solid green layer of grass and then just spotted brown everywhere. It seems kind of odd. I don't know. I don't know how else they could have done it though. All right, so I believe, oh, I was wrong. What? That's them. We got to test. Is this the stuff that makes sounds? No sounds. What happens if you just break it? Okay, it gives you it. Oh, I thought these would be found in the desert for some reason. I don't know why. So, oh gosh, this stuff's so cool. So assuming as well, I'm guessing this at night will release fireflies. Oh, that's awesome. I was going to say, the rest of this stuff, I'm assuming is going to be found in a desert. So we need to find a desert. Oh my gosh. What the? Whoa. Man, these caves are nuts. I spotted one. Wait. Oh, look, yeah. There's fireflies around. Oh, notice it's just one little pixel. They didn't add... Oh, look at that, though. Remember the original Firefly design? It was a black pixel next to this white pixel. Awesome. Give me those. That's going to add so much ambience around the house. They do make sounds. Oh, finally. Like crickets in this game. Oh, I'm going to add this all over my house. What the? No way. I've had to been to this one, right? Because that was new features right down there. Yeah, I've been here. What? How are there new features right down the freaking road there? Oh my god. I remember this one. I think I had a dog die here, correct? Like right here from a creeper explosion. Okay, we have a mesa here. I can't find a desert. Here it is. Tall, dry grass. Give it all to me. Oh, these are little ones. Oh, yes. A cactus. I'm assuming they have to be fully grown to get... Never mind. There it is. Well, if you break that off, will it fall on the cactus? I feel like you need to do this. Cactus flower. Now, could you place this? Oh, you can. Oh, that's cool. We got lots of new flowers and shrubs in this update. Wait, is that everything? I think I have everything. I keep hearing sounds. I can't... It sounds like wind. I know something was added like that here. But it also sounds like the ocean. Oh, it is desert. It sounds like sand blowing. That's cool. That's one of my favorite things in these games is when they add ambience. My question is, after all these little sounds they've been adding, did they finally add underwater sound? No. They hate that sound apparently. Gosh. Probably my favorite sound from Java Minecraft. If you don't know the difference, get Java Minecraft, go underwater and just listen. Then switch to Bedrock, go underwater and listen. Huge difference. I don't understand why they just ignore it. Like, they just don't add it to this. The cold cow. Oh, look at that. That doesn't look right for some reason. Oh, you're just normal cow, huh? Looks like it. Sorry, little fella. Huh. Cool. There's still a cold chicken I haven't seen yet. It's weird being able to see, like, everything, even my computer monitors. I don't play on huge render distance that much anymore. You can see my whole biome here. It looks really small. Man, look at the city compared to my house. Wow. Have we really gotten this much done in the city? That's crazy. Well, as much as I want to play with all the new features, I'm gonna continue back where we left off. We'll play with all the fun new stuff next episode. I have lots of plans for it. But I want to get out some iron golems in this part of town just to get it going and to get some of your names out because some of you still donate. Okay, as we do some things around here, today's comic question is nowhere apparently. What? I just wrote it down. Oh no. Is that a bug? Did I write it in the wrong book? I wrote it down right here on this page. Oh, that's not a good bug. Oh no, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Why did these get saved then? Well, I'm gonna have to rewrite it, but it was from Daniel Albert Swen TV. It said, your comedy style and commentary reminds me of a mixture of Toby Turner's content. Did you take any inspiration from him with your style? Oh man. Well, the thing is yes, maybe I watched Toby Turner's Minecraft series all the time. That was like my favorite stuff. Back when he had his little cobblestone house in the water, man, his content was just unreal. And I don't even know how he did that. His personality was just that good. He could make 10-minute episodes with no cuts, doing almost absolutely nothing. He would just try to play the game and he would sing all the time, and that's all. Nowadays, us Minecraft content creators are just trying to cut as much as we can and show what we've done. Look at all this I got done today. But times are different as well. But yeah, I don't know if I've developed any of his kind of personality traits or characteristics, but apparently I have if someone has noticed it. What am I trying to do here? Oh, I need some of this. Which I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. I still love Toby. I mean, he's kind of gone off the rails a little bit, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I don't follow him anymore, and I know he's had some drama, but as far as I know, it was all, like, accusations, and it wasn't proven, so I don't know all about that, but I do miss him in his videos. So the first, well, okay, I want to get a villager, or not a villager, an iron golem out. I didn't really build any spots. I think this, I'm going to have someone in here. I forgot. Do you got to carve the pumpkins before you do? God dang it, so stupid. You have to give him a widow face before you... How does that make sense? How does it work again? I thought you did this. What? Oh no, you place it on the ground and do it, correct? Yes. There you go. Oh man. You're the first one here. We're going to name you. I guess I can go ahead and do this one. There we go. A little emergency golem. Will that spawn there? Oh, no. It's connected to stuff. Actually, I might as well just keep that up there. Kind of looks cool. All right, who's going to be the happy golem in the gang territory? Brandon Coolbreath. There you go, buddy. I'm just going to lock you in here like a prisoner for a little bit until we figure out where we want all of you to be. I like the fact that these golems are going to have normal names, too, because it also shows to... the fact that they're getting smarter and they want to try to have normal names and fit into society better. This is going to be really cool back here, guys, by the way. This is nowhere near done. I don't even know if it's going to stop there. I think I want the buildings just to slowly start crumbling and become piles of rubble as it gets into the junkyard, as if the junkyard is slowly eating away my town and making this area worse. And I think eventually we're going to even make another area that will have snow golems, and it'll be very like winterized, as if they took over that area and they're the gang of that area. So many cool opportunities, if you ask me. But I want to thank Nathan Barry for their kind and generous donation. Thank you, Barry, for supporting Nathan Barry. I don't know, I called you Barry. But thank you, Nathan Barry, for supporting the channel. And Northerns or something, Smith. Northerns or Smith, that was your name. But you also said your Minecraft name was Azivalo. So I just put you as Azivalo in the dono book. Thank you for that massive dono, making it in the book and possibly becoming a villager or golem. Who knows at this point. But thank you for that. That's a lot. Thank you so much. Finishing off that book and moving on to the new one. Daniel Talbot, starting off the new book. Daniel, thank you so much for the continued support. I'm thinking at this point I need to expand your fishery somehow. Maybe actually build you an actual shop, you know? Get you off of the docks. Actually, that's a good idea because I currently have you just living in these little garages. Maybe I can build an actual fishery. I'm probably going to do that. But thank you for that. And Chrislyn Treffrey back. Thank you, Chrislyn, for the continued support as well. And Daniel Talbot again. Okay, I'm just going to build you a fishery, dang it. Thank you, Daniel. Once again, gosh, man. Back to back. That's no small amount of money either. I mean, it adds up. It really does. 30 is no small amount. True supporter right there. Thank you all so much for your donos. Well, oh man. I'm going to make a vintage story video next, but now I'm so excited to play with a lot of this stuff. I'm not going to put a ton of this in the city because this is more nature-related stuff, but these, for example, will go great around... Yes, I was too lazy to walk over here. This. Look at this. This is going to be perfect for a little just junk laying around the dumpsters. Okay, I don't have a lot of detail in here yet, but like areas all over the place, you know? In the corners, like, oh yeah, look at that. Don't add the fourth one. Ooh, ooh, oh my lord. There's a lot to play around with. This is gonna be awesome. Thank you everyone for watching today's episode. I will see you in the next episode, or vintage story. We'll see. Take care, and bye-bye.